bigger all the time, don't they, Brandon? Every time I look out and watch a game, we're getting these bigger, more athletic, acrobatic receivers. We have some today.
And they'll go on the ground. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. And that linebacker group today could be very key.
As we were preparing for this game, you pointed out to me as we were watching film that the linebackers look like an elite unit. I agree with you totally. They move around, fly to the football, and take it away from offenses.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The intended receiver, Andre Ellington. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Now, Drew Butler to punt for Arizona, the son of former Bears kicker Kevin Butler. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. It's taken to the 26. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Y'all trying to sim it.
Again, we'll see the pistol here.
Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19.
Another pistol look here. To throw is Cousins. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now Cousins here on the bootleg. Going up top.
Oh, wow.
And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. Big yardage that time for the Redskins. And even 50 yards. And now inside the red zone, the offense will operate. Here's the backup running back, Carlos Williams. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And a look at the offense that is hoping to put some points up in bunches here in this one. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Keith Marshall with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Redskins have taken a first-quarter lead. Here's the Redskins now as their kick unit will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
Oh, shit.
It's incomplete. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
This play so difficult to defend is that it has so many
I'm gonna catch on to him eventually.
And the quarterback has to go through them and fast. Do you hand it off inside?
Boy, he gonna mess up.
He
gonna do something to screw himself up.
On this play, it's hard to say that he made the right decision because that play was swallowed up for no gain.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. To throw is Palmer. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Man, come on with the shit, dog. My guys acting like they can't even jump. Bro, bro. Come on, dog. They acting like Michael Floyd can't jump up for the shit. Because it's Josh Norman. I don't give a fuck about that. That's bull. Come on, man.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. And the 11 defensive starters for Arizona.
Tyrann Mathieu has a cornerback's build with safety skills. The Honey Badger knows where the football is.
Second down to the offense, needing 5 yards. Second down, Cousins. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
Third down and 5.
7-9, he up.
Cousins from the gun on third.
Thank you.
Fight for the football, and it's intercepted.
Oh, yeah. Let's go, Matthews. Let's go, man. Shit. Trick like shit. Good shit, Matthews. So I got you at corner, my nigga.
What I thought that had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked off that pass?
A free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands, and of course, how about the fluid moves?
So I got that young man at that corner, man. Let's go.
You're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This one taken from the 7. And an excellent return there as he... to make it the 40-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. Following the interception, Cousins. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down. They'll come out in the pistol. Cousins now.
Good stuff, man.
Complete here. He was looking to get it to Carlos Williams that time. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now. And the offense looks to pick up the first here on 3rd after that incompletion. On 3rd down, Cousins. He's got a man open. That's Marshall. He won't go down. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he's brought down. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Really good, solid run right there, and they did it from a 4-wide receiver set. And if you're an offensive coordinator...
Now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
On second down, Williams. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a third.
Bro, who was all in the damn bag of chips, my nigga?
And this defense looks for one more stop here on third after the run. From the gun, here's Cousins.
Yes, sir. Keep your feet in bounds, Bethel.
A great read, and it's picked
Thank you.
off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And the Cardinals offense here ready to take over. After the interception, here's Palmer. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Matt Ioannidis in there to get him, and that is sack number 15 for him on the year. Now Palmer to throw on second down. And this is Michael Floyd complete. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that's going to make it third down and 10. So the D-line's going to spread out. They'll fake the give to Ellington. Now it's Palmer, eluding the pressure right.
Damn, Fitz, man, why you...
Incomplete.
Yeah, you don't know where the fucking sideline started.
And that's going to make it fourth down. Here's Drew Butler now, standing right on his own 5-yard line.
Wow, man.
He'll take it at the 42. 45 yards that time on the punt. And the Redskins will take possession with a 1st and 10. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. On the tackle, Tyrann Mathieu.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Now a second down throw for Cousins. Buying time to his left. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
That shouldn't even fucking play action, nor did you have pressure.
Just like that, it's third down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. Cousins from the gun on 3rd.
Thank you.
Pressure and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. So on 4th down, the Redskins will call on Tress Way to punt it away. Back deep, J.J. Nelson.
It's 7-up right now, but we stepping up on defense.
This is taken at about the 14. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Cards are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect.
Bro, hit the damn block. Why are niggas fucking half-assing on the block? You see him out there, get to him. Hey, when they just be standing there looking retarded.
Offensive lineman to learn is the ability to get in space and hit people who are moving targets. And linebackers are not easy ones to hit because they know how to move, juke, and make you miss. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A nice play for the defense.
To throw is Palmer. He's got Floyd out left. That one goes for 24 yards.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got room. It's a pickup of 21. And it's good enough for an Arizona first.
Okay, let's do our version of name dropping here. Let's show off a little knowledge, right? The A-gap. The gap between the center and the guard on either side, right? Both sides. Control that. You're going to control an inside running game.
And he had to feel satisfied because he hit that gap, broke the contact. He loves that.
That's the best part, right? That's what he's going to ask the coach to run back on film
Let me
review.
see that one more time.
Show that again, coach. Look how my legs kept turning. I just kept moving, and he did to the tune of a big game.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. On 1st and 10, it's Palmer. And this is incomplete. So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. Second and 10. It's Palmer again.
Oh, come on with the shit, man. Damn.
Corner, Josh Norman, and his guys will
They
take
playing
over
me.
at the 30-yard line.
Damn, they playing me right
Washington
now.
as they come onto the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Dayon Buchanan. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. They come up in an offset eye. Now a handoff here to his running back. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. And the Redskins have an extra man in the secondary here on 3rd. Caught, right side, Gresham. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
And the offense lining up 1st and 10. Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. They'll throw on 1st down here with Palmer. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
They go play action now. Palmer. And this is caught by Fells.
What the hell was
right
that?
side. And he's brought down after a good gain. A nice gain at 21 yards.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you put it up there, you know, kind of like put up on the top shelf where the kids can't
Shut
get
up.
it. After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
So incomplete on 1st. Let's see what 2nd down has in store. They come out here in the eye. To throw again, it's Palmer. Flushed out right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here. Six plays got him down here. This is play number 7, 3rd and goal. Another pistol look here. Here's Palmer to throw. Flush to his right. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete. So on 4th down, Palmer off. Catanzaro on for the field goal try. From the right hash here. Should be an easy one. And Catanzaro's kick is right through, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the drive takes them inside the 10, but it ends with just 3.
And a nice job defensively to rise up and make sure they didn't get in.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Redskins offense now, they head back onto the field. They begin the drive with Williams. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. Shift together here from the D-line. Second down, Cousins. He's going to air one out. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Go test me, bro. Go test me.
As they take the field. And last time they got 3 points,
Don't
but it was
test
a
me,
chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Past the 20.
Ah, damn it. If I hit that motherfucking button, that would have been touchdown. Damn.
32 yards there. And that'll be good for an Arizona first down. In the red zone this time. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll be back with more in the NFC title bout after this. They'll run it now out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. He makes a wonderful play there off the corner, protecting his side of the field.
Oh, that reminds me of the great defenses of old, doesn't it? The Pittsburgh Steelers, steel curtain. They would not let you get on the field if you could only do one thing. You had to be a complete guy, and you had to be able to tackle.
Now, I know I've said this before, but you know I wasn't alive when this was I know them, but I just want to let you know I wasn't alive.
I'm going to keep peppering that in there, and one of these days you're going to think that you were. Well, after getting the ball in prime position to score after a fumble recovery, you think you're in a great spot. But the defense on the field is saying not so fast, and they've held firm on the first 2 plays.
Let's go, let's go. 1-18.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Second and goal now from the 8. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now this is 3rd and goal. They come up in an offset eye. Closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And Catanzaro's kick is right through, and the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So it's an old-school extra point, but certainly a disappointment that they couldn't get 6.
Yeah, when you see 19-yard field goal in the box score, you kind of shake your head. But their head coach decided 3 was enough.
After the made field goal, Catanzaro to boot this one away on the kickoff. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense.
Every time you see that nigga, you leave an imprint on that nigga.
One remaining here as we head toward halftime. See if they stay on the ground for second down. Now Cousins here on the bootleg. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Well, partner, I guess that answers the question about whether they're going to sit on it or not.
It does. Now we'll see if they try that again.
Yeah, I think what we find on plays like that, when you take that shot, if you're unsuccessful, then you go way more conservative to finish the half, you know? I think that's the way they'll go.
Defense sinking pass. They've got the nickel set out on 3rd and 6. Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. Now here's a whistle and a timeout. It's called by the receiving team here. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Here's Tressway now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Taken in at the 22.
Damn.
44-yard punt, return of 9. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he'll cut it out to the sideline. So we've reached halftime. And pump the brakes, Larry. Pump the brakes. We are ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Now it's Chris Thompson on the return. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice gain right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
Here's Williams. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it, and they've run it well here to start the second half.
A first down throw for Cousins. Got his target, Pierre Garçon. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Our coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first.
Bro, I'm inside him.
They ran it and picked it up.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. From the red zone now, Cousins. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Oh, man.
Into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Rob Gronkowski hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead. Here's the Redskins now as their kick unit will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play.
God damn it.
This one's intercepted. A 3rd interception for Palmer. Picked up by
all the way wrong.
And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And a great spot to start this drive from here.
Let's go, defense. Here we go. All right, here we go. Watch it now, boys. The
And to give this time to the tailback. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the 3rd quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front, creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility?
On 3rd down, Cousins. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Now on comes the Washington field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 46.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch. Not easily done in today's NFL.
Alright, I gotta concentrate. Oops.
clock winding down. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Man, come on with the bullshit, man.
The 38-yard line.
God, I'm so tired of that.
Up there, it'll be 2nd and 8.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
Let's see what the offense comes with here. 2nd and 8. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. On 2nd down, here's Palmer.
Dude, come on. Why do these niggas always fucking run into the blockers?
Chris Johnson, the running back. And that'll make it 3rd down.
I don't understand that.
Third down and 8 now. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They'll fake the give to Ellington. Now it's Palmer. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays. And you don't get many opportunities to dial them up. And they just did. And they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Washington offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. Cousins now to throw on 1st down. Going for the deep ball. It got his man.
Whatever, man. Come on.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands.
Stay rolling out, shit.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
To throw, Cousins out to the flat. That's complete to his running back.
Dude, you gotta be fucking kidding me, man. Really?
Taking it a little further down.
Jesus Christ, man. He's not even looking for anybody open field now.
That'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
Trying to play a short tip.
Now the defense definitely showing blitz here. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
2nd and...
And now the Cardinals going to use another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. So the offense has it 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And an alley to run. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Now a pitch out to Williams. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
They run it again with Williams. Bulldozes past him.
And he get a fucking face mask. Wow, dog, really?
1-yard line. And I know it's hard in live action, but you've got to keep your hands away from the face. That's a 15-yard penalty.
You work on it all the time, making sure your target area is lower and trying to keep your hands away from the face mask so you don't get the big penalty.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. Vernon Davis, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Redskins are going to add on to their lead. And he puts it through.
Oh, wow. The connection to your peer has been lost. What the hell? What the fuck? I fucking heard you, man. Man, this shit is a waste of time. I don't want to just forfeit the fucking win, but goddamn, we gotta fucking go all the way to the 4th quarter. All right. Yeah, it was like 13-21. How's that gonna fuck this is gonna play out? So trying to think. I had 13. Shit, let me get my 13 in the midst of that shit. Let me get my 13. So let me get my let me get my 13. You got your 20? Huh?
Hello everyone,
8
I'm
points.
Leonard Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Super Bowl dreams are on the line today on the conference championship.
So 8-0 basically.
Can move on. It's the Cardinals going up against the Redskins.
I guess so.
With that, let's get up to FedEx Field. On the call, here are Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, we are due
east
from our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Arizona Cardinals and the Washington Redskins.
Because I'm about to say, I was going to let you get the safety. He didn't let you score. So, you know what I'm saying? Then we 8. Yeah.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
There's so many times during camp and practice that you get bored as a player doing regular drills. But how about that shed and skate drill right there by the linebacker? You do it each and every day. Get the blocker away and get into the backfield and make a big-time tackle. That's what we just saw.
Give him 2 on that run, and they're still left looking at a 3rd and about 9 to go. And certainly one of the mainstays in this offense is the crafty veteran Elfitz.
Love the way you phrased it, crafty. This guy knows how to get open and catch the football.
The play clock's running down, and he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up 4th down. Now on 4th down, here's Drew Butler in punt formation.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
Just get your 8 points, man, and then we'll pick it up at the 3rd quarter. Like I said, bro, we'll pick it up in the 3rd quarter.
They'll look to set up his blockers.
Yeah.
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Go on and get your touchdown. Then miss the point after, and then kick me the ball, like kick it to where I can like catch it, and I'm gonna run it back in the end zone so you get the safety.
Another pistol look here. They go play action here on 1st down.
So you can
out
score.
to the left, it's complete to Dodson. Touchdown, Washington. Josh Dodson with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Redskins have taken a 1st quarter lead. And I think I saw that right. You tell me if I'm wrong. That was just a fly route, just to go. He went.
Sometimes speed, just pure speed, is going to win. I don't care how athletic you are on the other side of the ball.
Too.
When a guy's that fast and he can just take off, if a quarterback has time to throw the ball and release it when he wants to, that's the end result. Nothing you could do about that. He was just a better athlete on that play.
Set now to kick this one away.
Oh, that's perfect. That's what I need.
This one taken just inside the 10. Oh, he's going to take this out of the back of the end zone. And that's going to be a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Out comes the Redskin offense now as they get set to begin another possession. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
And the good thing about the top-notch safeties, they can play from deep coverage or they can play close to the line of scrimmage, and the end result is often the same, a big-time play for their defensive team, and that's exactly what we just saw.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
The way he roared up and made that play, that tells me that he spent a lot of time in the film room analyzing what this offense does, and he saw something that convinced him he didn't have to worry about the pass. He could just go right now and make a play. I think if you're the offensive team, you better file that away a little bit. Maybe think about some play action down the road. You might catch him deep.
12 yards to go on 3rd down. They'll come out in the pistol. They'll give it to him right up the gut. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. Now on 4th down, the 2014 NFL leader is a rookie in yards per punt. Tress Way on to kick it. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Time running out here on the play clock. Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay.
Niggas would stop this clown shit for somebody get their motherfucking head blown off.
They come out here in the eye. They'll give it to him right up the gut. Fighting through. And he's brought down. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
The reason that counter and misdirection plays work so well is that usually you've given them a reason to think that everything's going to the direction that starts initially. You've run that type of a play throughout the game. You've given them that look. And now you're going to counter things and bring it back the other way. Almost a tendency breaker at times. And a lot of it is making sure that you have an illusion, almost like a magician. Look over here, but the play is actually happening over there, and that's where running back's vision comes into play.
Thank you.
See the hole in a place where people don't expect and get there with some speed. And that's exactly what he did on that play.
So the offense now dealing with a 2nd and 7. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. He hurdles him.
Should get a gold medal for that one.
Ready to go now in the 2nd quarter. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis.
All right.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. They'll need to get the play off quickly. They'll give it to him right up the gut. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Partner, we're into the 2nd quarter, and I guess you can kind of look at it both ways. The offense, they've got to figure out what they're going to do because they haven't scored any points.
It is on 4th down when they punt it in like you chew it down.
Great about what you got going on. The only concern you have, if you get to the half, what adjustments will the offense make to try to defeat you?
Come on,
now
man.
The punt team couldn't get ready in time, and this is going to be a delay.
That shit there.
Here's Drew Butler now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd
probably
time.
so. I think I was just getting the ball back.
He'll field this at the 5.
Yeah.
Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the offense will come back onto the field for the 1st and 10. On the toss, here's Williams. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Again, it's Williams. Oh, he bowls over him. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. You'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
3rd down now following the run. And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. And he brings this up to the 46, good enough for the first. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Everyone understood their role on that play. 3rd and 1. You know, the defensive guys, they're trying to get down and get low and get leverage on the offensive lineman, but they didn't allow that to happen. They created a crease and allowed him to get through for a first down.
Again, we'll see the pistol here. On the counter, here's Williams. And they'll stop him right on the midfield stripe. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
It's been a struggle this entire game trying to move the ball on the ground. But every now and then you find a little chink in the armor, and that type of run right there lets them know that they can't stop every single run for almost no gain.
And they will take a knee here. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. So 3rd and 7 and an extra defensive back on the field here.
Definitely want to play coverage here.
Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll be back with more in the NFC title bout after this. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And it's taken in at the 9. So a change of possession here on the punt. And possession will switch here as this offense will come on deep in their own territory. So out now come the Cardinals. And they'll be looking to avoid what happened last time, which is punting the football.
Oh, man.
But when you look at how teams play the game, that complementary football comes into play. How do I take care of my defense? How do I take care of my offense? Well, the defense is taking care of them in a lot of ways. Now it's time for the offense to jump things up and help their defense out. Give them a little bit of rest.
Yeah, time for them to give them a rest. Took the words right out of my mouth.
Oh, damn. I didn't even pick my damn, what's the name? Son of a bitch, bro.
And they'll run it here. And he's going to lose yardage
I don't
here
have my
back
fucking
to the
playbook.
14-yard line. They'll wind up losing.
Damn, I ain't got my
3.
playbook on,
Now it's
man.
3rd down.
There's another example of why they haven't scored any points so far. I think it's time to abandon the run game, spread things out, and go to the air. It certainly can't be any worse than what they've done so far.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And some room to work. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 4th down.
It's twice I did that
This
shit.
offense really put themselves in a tough spot on 1st and 2nd down and needing long yardage to try and pick up a
third
first
quarter
down.
right here.
They ended up getting a great run. Explosive, picked up nice yardage. You don't
know what I'm saying?
We
finally here. We finally here now.
But guess what? It all started with what happened on 1st and 2nd down. Really put them behind the 8 ball.
You said about 30 seconds, right?
So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship as we send you down to Orlando where we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Larry. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. Here's Thompson on the return. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And here come the Redskins now. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. Calais Campbell on the stop.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Boy, that's a lot of sirloin steak to be taken down for no gain, partner.
Are you trying to suggest that he is a huge man?
He is
not just a big man, a huge man.
Big boy.
Well, how about the credit then for the defense to be able to chop that big tree and put him on the ground?
I know back when you played, it took 4 of you to take a guy like that down, right?
Well, that's for sure. And you know what else? I didn't want to challenge him at dinner either. Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller, since the screen pass was available, whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Well, on that play, the expression, don't blink, you might miss something, certainly applied. That was fast. Defense diagnosed the play, and it was over in a heartbeat.
Here's Cousins. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Give him 14 on the play. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance.
Here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. It's just their first shot remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Williams. And he's brought down. 12 yards on the pickup, and it'll be first down, Redskins.
That's another nice run, and I have to tell you, some of the coaches that I played for, their philosophies were always different when they see a guy running the ball well. Some of them wanted to immediately go to play.
All right, so I think you was about to kick me the ball off.
You know something? Until they stop him, that big boy's going to keep getting the football. And that might be the direction that they're going to go right now.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They come up in an offset eye. Now Williams. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Second down following the run.
Here we go now.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Uses the stiff arm. And he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Well, that's the desired outcome coming out here in the second half of being able to run the football and establish a little bit of pace and maybe even a bit of dominance at the line of scrimmage.
At this point, you might as well turn 2 clock off.
Think about this being ball control time, but the way they're running it, you got to think they may want to continue that and see if they can go ahead and grind their opponents into submission.
First down. Here's Cousins over the middle, able to find Carew, and he's brought down after a good game. It goes as a pickup at 23. And the Redskins set up now 1st and goal.
Yeah, that'll work.
And am I seeing this correctly? They brought out the field goal team here on 1st down from the left hash. Should be a fairly easy one here.
Kick it. Hurry up. All right, so I gotta pick up from right here. Wait a second. No, okay. All right, well, since it put me at the 20.
Mr. Davis, you're a football lifer, my friend. You call games at the highest level. You know head coaches inside and out. Please explain that one to me. Speechless.
Okay. I have a fucking playbook, man. Shit. Oh well.
Get ready. 1, 8.
They'll throw on first down here with Palmer. He checks it down here to Ellington. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Shift together here from the D-line. On 1st and 10, it's Palmer. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
All right, fellas. All right, y'all. Let's see what we can try to do here.
Fresh set of downs here.
Get ready.
On 1st down, it's Palmer. And there's a flag on the
field. That is not intentional grounding.
This one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket.
Get out of here. That's not intentional grounding. I wasn't even in the fucking I wasn't even in the pocket. Man, come on now. I was not in the pocket and then called that on me. Wow, all right. It's a rocky ass 4th quarter, I'll tell you. It's not good.
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass.
Mirror, mirror, mirror. Let's go, let's go. Wide, 18. Wide, 18. Save it, save it. All right, now. Save it, save it.
Now Palmer to throw on 2nd down. And this is Michael Floyd, complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. They've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do, because a lot of the time you're struggling because your passing lanes are clogged. That usually happens when you're throwing the ball underneath. People start to press up on you. Push them deep. Find some space and open things up again. Being aggressive there, I think, will pay off for them. Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
3rd and 2, now Palmer.
Oh, come on, man. Get out of here with that shit.
Good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it.
No, I'm down. It's 4th and 2. I can kick this shit.
We're used to a bit more scoring. This feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Damn. I can't, but I can.
Out trots the kicker in a big spot here. He'll have the win at his back here in the 4th quarter. And Catanzero's kick is right through. And they get on the board.
That's right, yeah, because you can score and go for 2 all in one
so
possession.
A little fortunate there because that one was definitely leaking right.
Without a doubt, maybe about the width of a football or so inside that right upright. But he got it to go.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So out now come the Redskins. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there, we've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Don't push
him. Down right at the 30-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
See if they stay on the ground for second down. They'll give it to him right up the gut. They find some open field here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A nice pick up there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
When a coaching staff sees their team run the ball this successfully in the fourth quarter,
every time.
They're really excited because you can plan for a running game all you want and want to press that advantage when you get it. But for the most part, it's a little bit of a surprise. And right now, they've got to keep that going. Want to continue to grind out the clock because it's definitely in their favor at this stage of the game. Can they close the game out and continue to do exactly what we just saw there, and that's run the football?
Williams. A gain of 3, second down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Watching that body. All right, here we go.
The busy night continues for Williams. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. The tackle made there by Dayon Buchanan. So they run it on second down. Now let's see what third down brings here for the offense.
Now let's go. Green.
And the wideout in motion. On third down, Cousins. It's brought in by Dodson.
Damn, man.
It's brought down after a good game. A very solid gain of 27.
What the hell am I
I don't care
doing?
how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations.
Anyway,
First down.
And they build that trust.
Christ.
That's why they're able to find.
And now the Cardinals going to use another timeout.
Like, it's the simplest shit that I know it can be stopped. But it's so successful every fucking time. It's fucking ridiculous.
And the offense here just looking to stay in bounds, complete the short passes, and put this game on ice.
Let's go. Blue landing.
And here we go on first and goal. They'll try and run. This is Williams. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
Just keep the ball on the ground. Do a little pounding. Chew up some clock. If they can get it in, that might be enough to get them home. And if not, the clock is definitely their friend.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Second and goal. Defense digging in again here. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Time for a break. Back with more in the NFC Championship game after this. So they held him out on second down, and now here's third and goal. They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Vernon Davis, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Redskins find a way to stretch their lead. And he's got it up and through. Here's the Redskins now as their kick unit will send this one away.
Sit still. What the fuck are you doing?
This is fielded at the goal line. What a spin. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now.
throwing now. Palmer on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. They're going to hurry back to the line now. And on the ground they go with a running back.
What the fuck? Let me take my angle. Why didn't I let me take my angle?
27-yard line. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. And now we're going to get a timeout
act like I can't
called by
fucking
the
take my
Redskin
damn
defense.
side.
It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Here we go. It's Palmer on 4th down. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. A great lead, and it's picked off. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Cousins here to throw. Finding time. Trying to lay one up deep. And that is caught. Touchdown.
Get the fuck out of here, dude. That's bullshit, Mike. Come on, man.
His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the interception by the Redskins. Dean leads to a touchdown.
Mike, I'm going to keep it real with you, bro. I honestly can't respect your game.
Kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep.
I honestly cannot respect your game, dude.
2-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes
I ain't saying about it being flashy.
Coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right?
I mean, it is crazy because it's like
and pretty much said to everyone,
everything that you run, you have a high success rate on. But
and that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on. Get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say we'll get better.
That shit excuse. Bro, that doesn't mean shit. You can still get ran through, bro. It doesn't make a difference. Every time you run whenever you need easy yards, you run a very high successful play. Now the crazy thing about it is Rashad can do the same shit, but at least his shit can be stopped in the process.
Regular. Get ready.
2nd and 10. It's Palmer again. And incomplete
dropping
there.
everything.
A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Yeah. Mike, I can't respect your game at all.
In the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
You need a custom playbook full of hot. You need a custom playbook of highly successful plays.
Offense trying to avoid stalling out, facing a 3rd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Now Ellington lost the
fumbling.
Look
at this shit.
And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Yeah, Mike, you get zero respect. I'm gonna keep 1,000 with you.
They take over with great field position. They've got the big lead. Most would say they should.
I'm not mad because I fumbled. I'm mad because you fucking cheese.
That's the exact play that should happen. But some people like stats. Some people
strong power, off tackle. My nigga, come on, we can go all day long with this shit. It doesn't make a difference, bro. Strong cover 2 fucking stops that shit, or has some way of like suppressing. Every time you run that shit, you're getting like 8+. There's no fucking way. I'm shifting, adjusting, sending blocks, trying to shed blocks. Like
Now carry
shit's
20
crazy.
of the game. Here's Williams. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert.
I didn't say anything about you scoring.
Well, he didn't make headway on that one.
Every time you need easy points, I mean easy yards, you run to the first play that you know that'll get you easy yards.
And the Cardinals, they trot out their dime package for third down. And some space here. And it's a fumble.
Look at this shit here.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
That shit corny, man.
And they take a knee. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Now, I bet you any kind of money, if you ran with that same custom playbook, if you run with that same playbook and head-to-head, that shit would not fly. Don't matter what team you run. So you can sit there and whatever, Mike. I don't hear that shit. Fucking whack, man. Off tackle 7 fucking plus every time. Strong power 7 plus every fucking time. Jesus Christ, man. I hate losing this shit that I know I